Hey, I didn't actually pause the game, so we're still getting shot.
Anyway,
we were talking about personal lives last time.
Yes, we were.
And how we don't really say everything, even though we talk about a lot of shit on here. There's a lot of shit we don't say.
Yeah.
And I think part of what makes it is, I don't know if anyone watching will know this, but a lot of the shit we say is really, really meta.
Yes.
Like, we don't lie about anything, but we make a lot of jokes that are the truth and a lot of truth that is jokes.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to distinguish when something's real and when something's not. And that's not a thought out thing. We're just assholes and we're sarcastic all the time.
Yeah. No, everything we say is an inside joke.
Yeah.
Essentially. And either you're Matt and you get it, which I think is why he's finally getting into the show, is because he realizes it's just a bunch of fucking inside jokes.
Yeah, it's funny if you're us.
Yeah. It's funny if you're us, or you're one of the few people who know us and can actually tolerate us and will find it funny.
That is few people indeed.
Yes. But if you're a COD gamer, I don't know what you see in us, but thanks,
dude,
man.
Sub for sub, dude. I'll sub you back, COD gamer. I promise. I'll be subbed back before this episode comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be watching this still. Yeah, sub for sub for sure.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, but then again, I really like, Will was talking, I don't know, you probably cut it out in the fucking 70, 80 minutes of content, but Will was talking about how, like, we, along with a lot of podcasters mainly, but, like, a lot of YouTubers, like, will be like, oh, we're sorry we're being so self-referential, I know you guys don't care about that. But, like, when I hear people do that, I'm like, no, I do, because I am interested.
And that's what we're all kind of hold that opinion, that we're interested. But it is really hard to tell if anyone else is interested.
Yeah.
So I think it would be cool if this could kind of be an experiment in how much people really do care about the personal lives of YouTubers, if there's a market for that. But you'd have to actually be mildly successful before you could test that. There's a giant boss here. I'm going to try and run past it because I have not been killing any enemies. There he is. It's Saturn.
But yeah, so I mean, I think that's kind of our style of humor too, is because we both like that, we kind of do a very self-referential kind of inside jokey sort of, I don't know, I mean, I like it because it's like you're hanging out with people you don't know, but it kind of feels like you do. I mean, it's a very kind of, at its core, it's a very kind of Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of thing, where you kind of feel like you're just hanging out with your friends, and you're riffing with your friends, and it's fun, and you have these inside jokes and stuff, and you feel like you're part of it, and I don't know.
Can I tell you a really, really meta inside joke I had planned?
Yes.
I'm probably not going to do it.
You should do it, because that's all our content. Or actually, our content is talking about doing jokes and then not doing them, so sure, tell me.
I kind of want to tell it just because I think it's kind of funny.
Sure.
But one of the running gags we have is that, like... I don't know how often it's come up, but it comes up kind of often. It's like, there's this running gag about how, like, I always, like, play as little girl characters, and always want to be little girl characters or whatever. And I'm just like, no, it's not a weird thing or whatever, but, like, it is a weird thing, and that's the whole...
Yes.
I was thinking about creating a new account in Smite.
And
the reason I'm telling this is probably because I don't think I would do it, mostly because I don't play Smite that much anymore. But I was thinking, when I did play Smite, and I was thinking about when we get there, having created an alternate account for Smite.
Yes.
Waiting until this one character was on the free rotation, Scylla, who's like the little girl character, because there always is one in MOBAs. I don't know what that is, but there always is.
Yeah, they know their fan base.
Only playing her.
Yes.
And getting her to diamond rank without having played any other character in the game.
Yeah.
And then booting up Smite on that account.
Yeah.
On this channel and being like, hey guys, what's up? Here playing Smite today. And you can just see my thing. It's like, I think I'm going to try out Scylla today. And it's like a diamond Scylla. And everything else has no masteries. I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, if you're willing to commit to that fucking long haul of the
I'm not, because I don't even have Diamond Scylla on my main account, and I actually do enjoy playing Scylla.
Okay.
I have Diamond Neath, and that is just a lot of...
How long would you have to grind to get to that? Like, theoretically, if we wanted to... Like, we were prepping for Smite.
Probably 100 hours.
Jesus Christ.
50 to 100 hours.
Okay.
I don't know, because I didn't just get Diamond Neath in one go. But I have 200-something hours in Smite.
Okay.
And I have a Diamond Neath and a level 6 or 7 Scylla.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of characters that are slightly mastered or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck me.
I mean, like, I've said I wanted to. You won't take my money, so...
I feel like I'm losing my voice.
Maybe take a drink of water and refresh your vocal cords. Taking a water break. Here, hold on.
Get inside the microphone.
Here we go.
ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR water drinking. This is super hard to drink in this position.
Yeah. The problem with fighting Saturn is I don't think he has any weak points.
I hope none of that comes up on the mic and it's just like
that would be
30
great.
seconds of silence.
I'd actually really like that. Hold on. Saturn jumped down. This is actually the perfect chance to kite him.
You're
if
gonna
I can get...
have sex with him?
I said kite.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna rape you. Or you're gonna rape him.
What the fuck? If I can get this elevator down and lure him really far away from it and then ride the elevator up, I believe he can't jump back up.
Oh, okay.
And so... He's... Okay, he shot a bunch of missiles at me. That's cool, dude.
But yeah, I don't know. Because I do like that sort of meta. Inside jokey kind of.
But the other part of it...
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of what else it was, because I know I've done it in at least one series, but I can't remember specifically what.
What?
The only other part of that joke I had going
was
I was going to record some Titanfall videos and be in the Lolly Lovers clan the entire time, and you just notice it on the title menu or whatever.
But you never acknowledge it?
Yeah, and I never talk about it. And that was the running gag I wanted to have. I thought it would be kind of funny to just have,
That's like a fucking, Arrested Development style running gag, where it's just always in the background.
It's like in Always Sunny, how Mac's gay.
Yeah.
And just for fun, 4 seasons, that's just the joke.
Yeah.
Is that he just does a bunch of gay stuff, and everyone's like, you're gay, and he just, doesn't acknowledge it.
Yeah. It's
kind of like that. Only, I guess darker.
Yeah, we have that type of comedy you make video essays about, you know it.
Yeah.
We have that type of comedy where it's like you need someone to explain it to you to find it funny.
Right.
That's that's the type of comedy.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Our jokes aren't funny. I'm gonna die. Don't know how I'm alive.
Neither do I.
Got the warrior location. Now here's the thing.
About
I
Sand
am
Fire
just
Truck?
fucking cheesing this entire game because I'm 2 levels under.
Yeah.
Can you not jump over this? Oh, damn it. So when we fight the warrior, it's gonna be a bad time.
Is it now?
I might try and figure out a way to grind up before that, because, look how much progress we made into level 50.
Oh, wow, that's not a lot.
The enemies are all 52 now.
Okay.
Yeah, the quests scale pretty harshly in this game.
Mm-hmm. We'll maybe do some quests before?
No, dude, I ain't doing any side quests.
Okay.
Sticking to it. Mostly because if you beat the game, all the side quests scale up to level 50, and so do all the rewards.
Okay.
Not that all of them necessarily have great rewards or anything, but just I'd like to have them all available. If I ever go through and play UVHM after this. It would just be personal, I wouldn't record it or anything.
So is there a Borderlands 3 in development?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're actually on the last mission now.
Oh, alright, well, let's do it. Finish the game, boys.
I really doubt I'm gonna be
Okay.
able to.
2 hours of dying, boys.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, wait, I can talk to everyone to get stuff from him. Or just have him say shit to me, I guess.
Who's that girl?
That's Tannis.
'Cause she...
Oh, yeah, she does. They do give you shit. Okay. They also have dialogue. I think I just kind of canceled hers because Mordecai was still talking.
What about Rigby?
No, he's dead.
Rip.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get the Dr. Zed cutscene either. Forgot. You punch iridium out of this dude, I think.
Interesting.
You have to actually do that quest.
So, who is this guy?
It's Dr. Zed. He's the medic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that. Look at this amount of auto lock. Can you see how it totally locks my character onto this?
Oh, huh.
And like rotates my camera and stuff.
Interesting.
That's the amount of hard lock that's in this game.
Nice meme.
I guess that's actually soft lock. It's got both. Yeah, I mean, we haven't said anything. But I thought it was a pretty interesting running gag. I'll try and incorporate it into anything I can if I have the chance. But I don't think it really is going to come up enough.
Yeah.
But I think it would be pretty funny if we got suddenly really popular and no one had watched this series.
That would be pretty funny.
It would be very funny. I'd be laughing my way to the bank, literally. I'm just in it for the money.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude, listen to my voice. I'm just talking normally. I think I have. Well, no, I've been talking actually. I don't know why I'm having issues now.
Do you need a tissue?
No.
Okay.
This time the issue's not my tissue.
Oh, there's a strip club in this game?
Yeah, it's Moxie, dude.
Who's Moxie?
This is Moxie.
Oh, okay.
Get it? I love titties. This joke's too meta. Like way too meta. It's like 8 layers deep. I don't even know which side I'm on anymore.
Yep.
And it's probably only funny to you.
Yep.
But yeah, so but I think it would be funny if people started watching a bunch of videos, but no one ever went back to these Borderlands one, and that became the running joke, and people just didn't hear our meta commentary on it. This is basically like a commentary track on a Valve game right now.
Yeah.
Now we wanted to include the Screamer. It's an enemy that would find you, and it would start screaming and hide away, and it would summon zombies.
Like in the Close Encounters remake?
No, it was. Don't worry about it.
Okay. See, that's the thing.
It's not even funny.
Sometimes we get too meta even for each other, and that's where we run into problems.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait. So it's do you like go to a brothel at some point? Like
No, it's just a bar.
Okay. Weird.
It's just a bar run by Moxie.
Okay.
Now we have to go talk to Claptrap.
Sweet.
Claptrap. Oh fuck! There's no way I'm making it through Heroes Pass, dude. I might be able to hide in a corner and beat the warrior, but there's no way I'm gonna beat Jack, and there's no way I'm gonna make it through Heroes Pass.
Can't wait.
So we'll try it.
We will, and we'll see how it goes.
But when it doesn't work, honestly, I don't know if grinding up is worth it for just the like very end of Borderlands.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's not that late in the night, and like.
No, you're right. It's like 10 a.m.
I feel like we have the whole day ahead of us, so we might as well.
Yeah.
At least for a little while. I had something else I was going to say about the meta-ness.
There's also like another auto-scroller section, which is going to be really difficult.
Awesome sauceum. I will say the model, the human model they got for this girl is pretty attractive.
Oh, it's King Mong.
What?
There's some like kind of legendary monsters that exist in the game. I don't really know how to describe them.
Okay.
But I'll just
moving right along.
Yeah, it's gonna take too much of my ammo to beat him, and it's not really worth it.
So, are monsters randomly generated, or like?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's hard to explain.
Sure.
There's just some like legendary monsters basically that spawn sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't meet Claptrap. I'm going to get fucking killed by these racks, dude.
I know you love getting killed by racks.
Yeah, dude. Smothered to death by breasts.
The best way to go.
The joke is I'm into men.
Shh, don't explain it to the audience.
But they don't know if that's true or not. They'll never know.
They'll never know.
I'm an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
Like in that one show, Class.
I want to watch Red vs. Blue again now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it on Netflix?
Because it's pretty popular.
Yeah, but it's a web, so you can watch it for free on YouTube.
Yeah, and you can watch it on Netflix as well. I don't know. There's no ads on Netflix.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
fair.
organizes it. They're organized differently. They're like the DVD release versions, which they cut the end slates and opening slates from, so that it's more of a movie.
Okay.
Per season. So it's basically 14 movies on Netflix instead of like 300 episodes or whatever.
Wasn't it just like a sitcom but with Halo?
Yeah, kinda. It got a lot more complicated than that.
Well, here, explain it to me, because I've never gotten that, and that goes back to like the old school days of me knowing you and you like talking about Halo and Red vs. Blue and Rooster Teeth and all that shit.
I like Halo a lot.
Yeah.
For someone who thinks Halo 5 is a bad game and also has never played it.
Well, that's how it goes.
So Red vs. Blue started out as a show about two teams in the middle of a box canyon. And it's a comedy show basically.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of silly antics happening, and a bunch of characters interacting with each other. It's just a silly show, and that's basically the entirety of the first 5 seasons.
Okay.
Is almost pure comedy show.
There
becomes a plot.
Okay.
Like a seasons spanning plot to it. But it's still kind of a jokey, and then seasons 6, 7, 8 are like actual dramatic plot introduced.
Why'd they change it?
I don't know. It's handled differently.
Okay.
Seasons 1 through 5 are just like episodes.
And
then each season 6 through 8, they're not actually called like seasons 6, 7, 8. They're like reconstruction, recreation, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm assuming the writer just wanted to write a story.
Yeah.
Instead of just jokes. I mean, there's still a lot of jokes. It's still primarily comedy.
But it's jokes, but it also gets real and deep, and there's a message in the background.
I mean, I don't know if it's like deep.
It's Rick and Morty.
Dude, they brought back Szechuan sauce, right?
Yeah, I did. I don't care. But
dude, you don't like memes? I like memes.
Is it a meme?
I've never watched a full episode of Rick and Morty.
I've watched 2.5 seasons of Rick and Morty, and then it became harder to pirate it, so I stopped.
Isn't it like free on Adult Swim? Aren't like
it used to be. Adult Swim? It used to be for like the first 2 weeks after it got released. You could watch the episode on Adult Swim for seasons 1 and 2, and that's how I watched seasons 1 and 2. I watched actually it used to be with season 1. It was just always free. Like you could watch season 1. Like I watched season 1 a little while after it aired, and I watched it pretty much on it like within a couple weeks, and then with season 2 it was about are you rip. With season 2 it was about like I think a week or 2 weeks after it was released you could watch it for free, and then it went to you would have had to have cable to watch it. But I would always watch it right before. But now with season 3 it's just straight up, if you don't have cable you're out of fucking luck.
Yeah.
I think because they realized that's where most of their audience is coming from. So
Is like web views?
yeah, is the web views.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then luckily there was a loophole which they didn't catch on until halfway through season 3, is that then just Facebook sites would post full episodes.
Yeah.
So like Facebook fan pages would, so you could
I
watch it.
I saw some of that happening.
So I watched like it must have been like the first 6 or 7 episodes free on Facebook. But then they kind of got onto that shit, and they've been really shutting it down since. So
I mean, it makes sense. They need to make money.
yeah. So for me, Rick and Morty season 3 is pulling like a Breaking Bad season 5, where like
it's split into 2 parts.
Split into 2 parts, and like it's a year between parts. So whenever I eventually watch the final half of season 3 is either when it gets easy to pirate again, or it finally because you can watch the first 2 seasons now for free on Adult Swim, I think. So if I just maybe give it enough time, I'm hoping
It'll come out on Adult Swim. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, I can.
You can hook me up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
With a very legal way. I know how to get legal cartoons free. Watch online.
Yeah.
.ru. That's
Yeah.
the name of my website.
Thanks. Like I'm sure it's probably like.
Well, I actually didn't do that poorly.
Oh, nice. So yeah, as much as the fans are the worst people on earth, I do think the show's pretty good, and I think it's weirdly a show. Not to jinx it, because again, I haven't watched the second half of season 3, and I mean, they'll make another season, obviously, and I don't know if it just is going to take a dump in quality. But, oh, it's funny, because he can't go upstairs.
Yeah, that's the joke.
It's actually a running gag. It's actually a show that gets better with time. Like, I would say the worst season is season 1, and I would say, if it keeps going to where it's going, I would say season 3 is better than season 2. Just how season 2 is better than season 1. Like, I think it can, like, season 2, like, season 1 was pretty good, but season 2 was really good. And then because I think it actually, weirdly enough, with season 3, it's getting self-aware, and is actually kind of, because it's essentially if, I guess I know it's a running gag that we shit on this show, but if, like, BoJack Horseman, like, did what it was supposed to do, and didn't just revel in the fact that all the characters were shitty, and was like, yeah, look at this, but actually was like, no, these characters should try to get better. That's what Rick and Morty Season 3 is kind of doing. Where it's kind of like, no, Rick's actually kind of a shitty person.
Yeah, like, they're not sitting still.
Yeah.
That's the problem. BoJack, I can't remember what it's called.
What?
There's a word for it. But I think it's kind of like in a movie or a TV show. The best example is when there's like a romance in a movie or something. And it's like a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, they get together. And then in the next movie...
Did you just call The Predator?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes. Just yes. And then in the next movie or iteration of it that comes out, they're still not really dating. They're just kind of already know each other at the beginning, but they're still kind of not really together. Whatever that's called, that is BoJack Horseman as an entire show.
It's like where at the end of the movie, they have this whole will they won't they, and then at the end of the movie they kiss. And then you think, oh, they're dating.
Movie, they don't.
And the next movie it's like, oh, I kissed him, but I don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, okay.
Dude, you want a show that breaks that stereotype. Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. Romance show, 2 seasons long, 2 main characters, they never kiss.
Okay, well, that's good.
2 other characters.
Yes.
They kiss.
Okay.
The 2 lesbians kiss.
Nice. That's, yeah.
Dude, that show's fucking amazing. It's like 12 episodes or whatever each season. But there's an OVA at the end the 13th episode of season 1, bonus episode. The plot is literally they go have a Christmas party, and this one lesbian girl is really depressed. Then they all accidentally get drunk eating cake with alcohol in it, and then they all go on a barge on Christmas Eve, and the two main characters hug each other, and the two lesbians accidentally kiss.
Nice.
It's like, what the fuck? It has nothing to do with the rest of the show, really, but
Nice.
it's amazing.
That's nice. But yeah, rewinding a little bit, not because I believe me, I love talking about your underage lesbian animes.
Dude, they're in high school. It's fine.
Um,
Okay, they weren't both in high school, I guess, when it started. Fuck. They're only a year apart. It's not like.
okay, that's fine.
Not that it's really that.
I guess
weird
I can't
to be
talk,
more
but-
than.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. You're worse than I am. Yeah, no, they're in like 8th and 9th grade. So it's
yeah.
not that weird.
But going back, yeah, I think
Sorry, I went off on a fucking tangent.
one of Rick and Morty's strengths is that it actually focuses on change and focuses on having the characters change, or at the very least, it even does something that I kind of Breaking Bad honestly didn't do, even though the show is all about change, is actually being like, yeah, no, these shitty characters are shitty, and like you shouldn't be rooting for them, and they're actually making everyone's lives worse. And it's not a joke. It's legitimate. And, like, they'll keep it funny, but at the end of, there's a, like, I know the Pickle Rick episode is a meme, but honestly, the Pickle Rick episode is them making fun of Rick and Morty. Like, it's them making fun of their kind of, like, like, their general plot of Rick and Morty. Because the whole point of that episode is just being like, yeah, Rick's a really shitty guy to the rest of his family, and... yeah, I don't know. So it's good. I really like it. I know it has the world's worst fan base, and I feel like saying you like Rick and Morty, like I feel like then being like I get Rick and Morty is like the new I get Fight Club. But to be fair, I mean there are a lot of people who miss the point of Fight Club. But you know whatever. It's a fucking 30-year-old book and a 20-year-old movie. Like it's not.
Dude, the point is that it was him all along. Spoiler.
That is, in fact, the twist, yes.
What a twist.
What a twist. And then there's a dick at the end.
Is it true? I've
Yes.
never seen Fight Club.
Everyone else has, so I don't know who I'm explaining. Maybe COD Gamer hasn't, but there's a gag at one point where Tyler Durden talks about how... hold on, then we can end the episode.
Yeah.
Tyler Durden talks about how he inserts frames of pornography into kids' films because he's a projectionist. And then... at the end of the movie, there's like Tim Burton's wife and Edward Norton are getting together and like they hold hands and I think they kiss, and then it's like the final shot, but then a dick pops into frame for just a second, and it's real fun because there should be more dicks on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my biggest problem with Game of Thrones, actually.
Yeah, there should. That's my biggest problem with HBO in general is that there should be more dicks in every film, in every show they have.
Yeah.
Like, that's my biggest problem with media, is there aren't more dicks in every show. In everything. Like,
Not even because, like, I want to see dicks, but just, like...
show more dicks, goddammit.
Yeah, you can't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll come back to this next time.